Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, enormous sanctions were placed on the Russian economy. The aim of these measures was to cripple Russia's trade and industry and reduce its ability to continue the Ukraine conflict. However, these sanctions came as no surprise, and Russia had been preparing. Expecting sanctions to be led by the US, Russia had amassed $45 billion worth of currency reserves in the Chinese yuan. Russia's idea was that it could skirt sanctions by transitioning its trade to the Chinese currency, but this plan didn't work out for Russia. The main problem? China didn't want their yuan back. Speculation has been high recently about the position of the US dollar as the world's global currency. In this video, we're going to explain the key reasons why the dollar's position as the reserve currency of choice is well secured, and those predicting there will be a major shift to the Chinese yuan are wrong. The United States dollar is widely accepted and demanded across the globe. It serves as the primary currency for international trade, financial transactions, and as a reserve currency for many nations. The Chinese yuan, on the other hand, lacks the same level of global demand and accessibility. While China has been working towards internationalizing the yuan, it still faces challenges in creating the necessary infrastructure and trust to rival the dollar. The US dollar benefits from well-developed and sophisticated financial markets, such as the New York Stock Exchange and the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. These markets provide deep liquidity, transparency, and stability, attracting investors from around the world. China's financial markets are growing, but still lack the depth and sophistication of their American counterparts. This disparity makes it challenging for the yuan to compete on the same level as the dollar. China's government exercises strict control over its financial system and imposes capital controls to manage the flow of funds in and out of the country. While these measures serve domestic objectives, they hinder the yuan's internationalization. In contrast, the United States has a relatively open financial system, allowing for the free movement of capital. The absence of capital controls gives the dollar a significant advantage in becoming the world's currency. The stability and predictability of a country's political and legal system also plays a crucial role in establishing a global reserve currency. The United States has a long history of political stability, strong rule of law, and a trusted legal framework. China, while making progress in these areas, still faces challenges such as concerns over human rights, geopolitical tensions, and uncertainties surrounding its legal system. These factors affect the confidence necessary for the yuan to become the world's currency. The global perception and trust associated with the currency are vital in its adoption as a reserve. The dollar has gained trust over many decades, and its stability and backing by the US government have solidified its reputation. Conversely, the yuan has still got a journey ahead to establish a similar level of trust on a global scale. Confidence in the yuan is not only influenced by economic factors, but also by geopolitical tensions and concerns over China's policy decisions. While China's rise as an economic powerhouse cannot be overlooked, there are significant hurdles that prevent the yuan from becoming the world's reserve currency. The lack of global demand and accessibility, the sophistication of financial markets, capital controls, political and legal factors, and the perception and trust associated with the currency all contribute to the dollar's continued dominance. Although it's impossible to predict how financial markets may develop, the likelihood that China is able to overcome the significant hurdles preventing the yuan from becoming a truly global currency, combined with the low probability that the US economy loses its prime position, means it's almost certain that nations will continue to use the dollar as their primary reserve currency.